Imagine this. Someone directs an insult your way, each word sharpened to pierce, to provoke, to sting. Most people would feel that familiar rush, anger, hurt, indignation, and the mind would race to retaliate, to defend, to do something. But what if you didn't? What if you simply observed? When we're able to cultivate the space within ourselves to pause, we're stepping into a radically different reality. It's like standing at the edge of a storm, watching the chaos swirl, but never being swept away. You are there, but untouched, unmoved. Now, this is not about suppression. Suppression is forceful, tense. It creates an internal war. What we're talking about is the ability to see our feelings fully and clearly without letting them dictate our actions. This skill has the power to completely reshape the world we experience because our world is more often than not a reflection of our reactions. Let's explore this idea deeper. When you choose not to react, you're acknowledging something profound. That much of what we perceive as reality is merely a projection, a play of thought and feeling. It's as if life unfolds before you like a play, with emotions and situations coming in and out as actors on a stage. You don't cease to care, but you recognize, I am not these roles. I am the one observing, the one aware. This isn't just philosophy, it's a practice. And as you practice, something transformative happens. The world you once knew, filled with triggers and endless reactions, begins to dissolve. In its place is a world of clarity, a world where you choose how to respond rather than allowing circumstances to shape you. The mind, when left unchecked, is like a restless river. It will pull you here, there, everywhere, drowning you in its currents. Yet in silence and stillness, you begin to see a part of you that's deeper than these ripples. A part of you that simply watches. It doesn't judge. It doesn't get tangled. It's beyond the urge to defend, beyond the need to be right, beyond the pull to win or lose. This is the essence of freedom. And here's the surprising gift of not reacting. You gain energy. Think about how much energy we spend each day on reacting, caught up in the opinions of others, caught in cycles of anger or fear, spiraling in endless loops of thought. But when you let go of the urge to react, that energy stays with you. You become less drained, more centered, more present. You might ask, but isn't reacting human? Of course, but we don't have to be bound by the automatic. Imagine your mind as a vast sky, and each reaction as a passing cloud. Just because clouds pass through doesn't mean they define the sky. Reactions are natural, but they don't have to define you. When you stop identifying with every passing thought or feeling, you're discovering the sky beyond the clouds, the vastness that is your true nature. Over time, you start to see your life differently. The more you practice this inner stillness, the less you are moved by external storms. The world as it once seemed, full of conflicts, dramas, endless push and pull, begins to fade. What remains is a quieter, simpler world. A world where you feel connected to everything, yet owned by nothing. A world of freedom, presence, and clarity. There's a misconception that if you're not reacting, you're passive or unengaged. But the truth is quite the opposite here. When you begin to free yourself from reactivity, you simultaneously open up to the possibility of true response. A response that is conscious, compassionate, grounded. You're not running on autopilot. You're present, tuned into life, yet undisturbed by its chaos. This is the difference between being in a storm and being the calm within it. The beauty of this practice is that it's available to us every moment. Next time you feel the impulse to react, to defend, to justify, pause, breathe. Allow yourself to simply observe. In that space, you'll find the quiet power to choose differently, to not be tugged here and there by circumstance. In that space, you begin to reshape your reality. So this is the gift of cultivating non-reactivity. It isn't just a state of mind, it's a gateway to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world. By not reacting, you're able to see life as it is, not as your mind insists it should be. And in that awareness, you realize that freedom is not something we can attain, not something we gather from the external world. It's something we uncover within, which is always present. So, the next time life throws something your way, remember, you are the sky, not the clouds. The world you experience is shaped not by what happens, but by your response or your choice not to respond. Discover that space and watch how an entirely new world unfolds. Thank you for watching. Remember, freedom begins within. Please like, comment, and subscribe to continue getting notifications for upcoming videos.